Hey everybody, we're going to do another song stream night, and I've been actually feeling quite a bit under the weather. My voice has been pretty horrible, so we're going to do more playing and less talking, but the theme tonight is to use the beat breaker in creative ways. And there's been a couple that I've been messing around with this week that I really enjoyed. And so we're going to be doing some beat breaking and maybe some ways that you have only begun to think about. But we're going to start with our normal song production, pulling out the drummer track on a full arrangement. So just hang tight while I get some of that set up. We use our markers. Or arrangement markers, rather. Always the best way to get something started, because when you do that, you get the drums just perfectly filling out those. But we always start from scratch, and doesn't matter how many of these we do, we're always going to. Let's see what we're going to do, though. I really am ready for Apple to give us some new drummers. It's like they gave us a few and said, oh, that's all you'll ever need, right? No, not so much. Okay, I'm going to adjust my levels in my own headphones and not do pop brush. Turn up my vintage keys just a little bit with a little bit of compression. Okay, let's pick a section, find some chords that work, and then we'll start using some beat breaking. Let's see, what do we want to do this in? Maybe we'll do this with a little delay and arpeggiation. Whoa. What is happening with that? We can make our own arpeggiator, but I don't want to right now. And let's do a little bit of a note repeater delay. back into the original electric piano and adjust down the metallic sound, even though that's how it really sound. We're going to turn them off. Let's EQ this thing just a little bit. Ugh. We're going to play an F major today. Okay. Bunch of little things. Those are cool. I kind of like that. Let's quantize it just to tighten it. Right off the bat, I do want to use the first instance of the beat breaker that I was thinking about, which is after a reverb. So we're going to break the reverb's beat. Actually, let me load up a preset first, and then do 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 do. Trying to decide if I want the beat breaker before or after the reverb. Jury's out, but we're going to figure it out. Let's do... did I even play there? Doo-doo-doot. So I went. Oh. Okay, just be back and forth. Let's record on just this track. Okay. Let's see, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll see. We're not going to break the bass. That's ridiculous. Maybe later. I like setting the lengths really short sometimes, but it can get a little complicated. Let's see if I can make it work. And you can still, even though I've got a beat breaker there, send it to the same reverb one I'm doing with the other keys. It's a lot of stuff happening as it builds, but I mean, that's a lot of sound for 4 tracks as well. I don't mind it. Probably should save the track at least once. I like having updates. Let's just... Oof. We're gonna do the beat breaker. Here's the problem. Beat breaker, we can add it on every instrument, but that's gonna create chaos. Oh, some of those are just so useless. But I do love this tool used in the right place at the right time, which is not on most of the time melodic instruments like that exactly. There are. Kind of useful for some of, like, I mean, we can do this in other ways, but I think the sound of it is different a little bit when you do it this way. Let's see. What do I want to do with that? nothing really. Super interesting, but I don't think it's right for that part. We'll keep that one. So let's put the beat breaker before the reverb for a minute. see what the mastering assistant thinks of all of that. Ooh, come on, mastering assistant. Man, that's about right. I was using the stereo widener on the bass too much, it looks like, so I had to narrow it down. Looks like too much mid-range mud with all those delays and things. That's about what sounds right for mastering, interestingly enough. And hey, David, how you doing? If you're still watching, Mr. Gilden. Oof. I don't know. It's like, I feel like sample alchemy with this new version of Logic for Mac is a great tool. Although we already had the full alchemy and all these other tools, I don't know if it brings. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's super cool. Beat Breaker is amazing, but it's very niche. It's only going to do certain things in certain places. Can't use it on every track. You're not going to, you're going to use it in various places with beats, loop-based things. The mastering assistant, I think, is really awesome. I got no issues with that. I do think I could get to the same sounds without needing the assistant with the tools we already have, but it's a little faster then if you want to use it. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about the Beat Breaker still for a few reasons. Let's put it on like this section of drums right after this. Beat Breaker on the drums. This is where we're going to use it, right? With percussive things. It's a drum mangler tool, which is really awesome. I don't know if we need it, but there are certain styles of music that this is going to really, I think, boost. So let's put it back over in this section for a moment. And let's put this into touch mode. This is where expanding out the iPad controller app, Logic Remote, for this would be great. As far as I can tell, it's not doing anything with it at this point in terms of being able to automate things as easily. And so that would be great to update the remote to do more with this particular tool, so I can switch between the beats using my fingers instead of a mouse. That's where the strength of both the Beat Breaker and Sample Alchemy on the iPad version of Logic are so much better. But let's do this real quick. Let's see. Right? So in touch mode, I got to put all of those beats into different places and create like a whole pattern throughout the whole thing. So now maybe I don't have any new drummers, but I have 1,000 different ways to break the drummers we currently have. It's like we're using... Who are we using in this? Well, looks like it's... Thought it should have been Roots Brush. Maybe I've mangled it too much already with the presets there, but we're using one of the basic drummers and their patterns, and it sounds nothing like them, I guess is the point, right? We can mangle that and change it and then program it however we want. Okay, so it's a way to refresh a bunch of things, which I really like. I think it's a positive tool. Okay, slow stream. Not feeling 1,000%, but I like getting in and messing with some of these tools in new ways. I like the thought of putting the Beat Breaker on a reverb. Did it work really well? I don't know. I think it kind of made the mix harder to manage, but it was interesting. Putting on melodic instruments doesn't work very well, even with the halftime thing. It was kind of interesting, but I think this is really going to stay for me with the percussive instruments and loops and things. Cool. Thanks for joining. Hope you found this interesting. If you made it to the end of this, oof, you need something better to do on a Wednesday night.